Hey guys, this is a small instructional video that I'm preparing for you to make a fire. I figured it would be easier if I made a video than to start writing down a bunch of directions. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to come in here and gather some paper. Alright, this handle over here, it's a little stiff, but it's supposed to be like that because it's a slow combustion fireplace. So what you want to do is you want to come
and sing a Christmas carol.
And see this little portion over here? It needs to be lined up with this rectangular hole over here at all times when you close it and when you open it. Now, I'm using my finger now to open up the little locking mechanism, but you never ever want to do that when there's a fire. You always want to use your little pokey stick here, okay? This is how you open it. There's already a little bit of a burnt piece of wood in here, so we're going to toss this off to the side. And usually I like to crumple about 6 pieces of paper that I distribute evenly to make a little bed. Now we have 3. Now we have 4. 5. And we have 6. And the reason why it's important to crumple each individual sheet, not 2 or 3, but an individual sheet, is because you want to create enough airspace in order for the paper to ignite easily. Now, this is a wood starter, okay? What will happen is that the paper will ignite this. I usually just use 1. However, if you're starting, you may want to use 2. So I put 1 on either side. Then I put some of this kindling wood over here. Unfortunately, these are pretty thick. So we're going to resolve that later on. We're going to get a few smaller items. And you notice how I'm placing it right above this little igniting stick or square. Here's another one over here. Notice they're crossing each other. Then I put another little piece of wood over here like this. And then I'm just going to throw this leftover log that was in here. And again, ow, there's a splinter. Watch out for splinters. You always want to go diagonally. This way, what you're doing is you're allowing for air to penetrate, to pass through. The matches are over here. I like to ignite at 3 different points. Okay, so you ignite over here to the left. You ignite over here to the right. Then you ignite in the center. Very important to close this. And are we going to close the door right away? No. What we're going to do is we're going to allow the fire to oxygenate. And that's going to take about 5 minutes. That's when your big wood starts igniting. When that happens, you want to come and close the fireplace. And for the first little while, this is your flue. You want to keep this baby open. Okay, at full capacity. There's a little post-it that shows where it's open and where it's closed. You never want to put it in its closed position, but close to once you have a nice, successful fire going. And as well, this guy over here, it will activate eventually when the fire is hot enough. It will activate a fan that will then distribute heat throughout the home, or at least the upper level of the home. So that's how you start a fire, guys.